the top. Let's start that over again. It's all about going from point A to point B because everybody wants to see themselves at the top.
Fast forward.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Hill Green, and I'm here with Simply Teresa, and we'd like to introduce you to a new segment known as
Fast Forward.
Okay, so what is Fast Forward? I mean, we got to let the people know. For those of you that are tuning in, thanks for tuning in to WWIJ Gospel Atlanta, Atlanta's hottest and #1 gospel station in Atlanta and in the world. And for those who are tuning in, thanks for tuning in to Hill Green TV. Once again,
Fast Forward.
Yeah, so what is Fast Forward?
What is Fast Forward? Fast Forward is, like she said, a segment, but it's more than a segment. Fast Forward is where we bring notables here to our table and also go out to them, and we talk to them about what they're doing out here in Atlanta, what they're doing in their respective cities. We are trying to find out what is the process for you to move from step A to step B. How did you fast forward your life, and how can we support others in doing so? So that's what we're doing. That's what Fast Forward is all about with Hill Green and Simply Teresa. We would like to invite people on our show to come out and talk and help support other people by telling them about your life. How did you move fast forward?
That's right. So fast forward. Fast forward your life. Okay. All right. Cool. So let's give them a little background about us and you know how we come about to fast forward. We're both North Carolinians.
North Carolina.
Tar Heels, North Carolina in the house. So we're
Eastern North Carolina.
Eastern North Carolina at that, the
right.
ENC. So we're from Eastern North Carolina, and we just also happen to have gone to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Okay. Really, it's only one University of North Carolina because, I mean, if it wasn't for the University of North Carolina, there would be no others, you know, no Greensboro, no Appalachian, none of that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Charlotte. So, so ode to all the Tar Heels in the house, University of National Champions, you know how that go. So we went to UNC Chapel Hill together. 2004, class of 2004.
Right.
Woohoo! Okay, and went about living our lives, doing our thing. Reunited on Facebook. Happened to have been in ATL.
That's
and
right.
So basically we could say the rest is making history. I'm not going to say the rest is history because we are making history and things are in the making. So from there we've come up with Fast Forward. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about just getting out there doing it. If we had to pin something close to what you can relate to, let's just say Nike. It's all about just do it. So fast forward your life. A lot of people are sitting on their dreams.
That's right.
You know, they're sitting on their dreams like it's the toilet. They're just, you know, excuse my French, they're taking a dump and they're flushing it. You know, people are just washing away their dreams. They're sitting on them. They're just like, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. But fast forward is all about just doing it. It's about living your life. Like Teresa said earlier, it's about getting from point A to point B because everybody wants to see themselves at the top. Let's start that over again. It's all about going from point A to point B because everybody wants to see themselves at the top.
That's right.
Okay, so I know you got that because you're very quick. So really appreciate you tuning in. It's all about fast forward your life.
Fast forward your life.
Fast forward.
And that's what we're doing.
That's right.
That's what we're doing.
That's right. It's all about fast forward like this. Oh, I didn't do it. Okay, we have a remote. Like, finally realized I got a remote to my video camera, but it's all good. But it's just like pressing your remote. Fast forward. It's just that simple. Other than that, once you press fast forward, you just got to get up off the couch and move along with it. But yeah.
Because one of the things that we always say, and Hillary, you alluded to that, is if you have a dream, you have to be able to step out on that dream. If you sit on your dream, you sleep on that dream, it's never going to happen. Once you stand up, get off that couch and move forward, then that's when you're going to start seeing all the fruit that you've been growing. So
you like that.
That's right, you know, and that's one of the things that we both have done and are doing today, now in 2013.
That's
already,
right.
2013.
Man,
wow.
February 2013. Wow. Well, actually, it's March now.
It's
but
March now.
Anyway, it's all about the F's. fast forward your life, looking toward the future. You know,
fast forward your life to the
man.
future.
Yeah,
that's right. Fruits.
That's it. The fruits.
right.
That's what I want to emphasize too, as well. The fruits. You know, we have to be bearers of good fruit, and we are an exact example of the fruit that we produce.
That's right.
You know, and speaking of fruit, I just want to interject about. I don't know if you guys know or even want to believe, but yes, we are eating genetically altered foods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when I talk about fruit, I've got an apple. Matter of fact, I'm about to get up and go get it. But I've got an apple. Okay.
That's right. She's gonna go get it.
Okay.
Here's the apple.
Half here
Green
an
one.
apple. Let's tune into that. Bing. This apple here. Okay. Taking a look at it, it's relatively nice and green. Only thing that would elude you that it has some aging will actually be the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can see this fruit. Now, ask me, how long have I had this fruit?
How long have you had this fruit?
Woo! Okay, I think I've had this fruit, I would want to say going on about 2 months now.
Wow.
And it looks like this.
Wow.
Normally it would take fruit, after a while fruit would be all withered and, you know, have fruit flies everywhere. But this is a testament that we are being fed genetically engineered food, because 2 months, no, that should not be happening. It still looks like this.
Wow.
Yeah, and the only reason why it looks like that at the bottom is because somehow, you know, I bruised it up against something and the skin tore some, and so it was exposed to the air. And we know that that's why apples turn brown, because, you know, what is it?
Benzoid.
Benzoid, some kind of enzyme inside the apple that once it's exposed to the air makes it turn brown. So, but yeah, that's just talking about fruit.
That's just like our lives. You know, we're fed over and over in the community from different people, all types of things. You know, you can't do it. Some people are fed. You won't do it. Some people are fed. You know, we are fed so many things in our lives, but over time, it's going to be up to you to move forward from what you're fed. It's up to us to move forward and not eat that apple, because we know that it's not natural.
It's not natural.
So that's the same thing with our lives.
Yeah, not a good product of fruit. So, you know, it's 2013. We definitely have to go green. We have to be aware of what we're putting inside our bodies, what we're putting inside our minds, even how we're treating our environment. Because one thing that's scary about the genetically engineered food is that even if we were to say, hey, you know, I'm going to go organic, or I'm going to go out and I'm going to produce my own fruit, we still run the hazard of running up against impure soil that's not pure, soil that cannot be fertilized, or soil that is poisoned. You know, maybe some kind of toxins have seeped into the soil, and so now it's no longer good for us to even plant food. So just think about that. That's what fast forward is all about. It's about thinking about yourself. And that's one thing that we can address too as women. Women are good for giving all of themselves and neglecting them, neglecting their dreams and themselves, and neglecting their health, and, you know, all kinds of things for the sake of helping others. And, you know, it's all right to say no.
It's all right to say no.
And it's all right to get paid too.
It's all right to
It's all right to get paid as well. Don't, you know, if you provide a service or you have some kind of skill, because everybody's marketable these days, turning a passion into a hobby, and into a hobby into a side hustle, and a side hustle into a profession. And so don't be afraid to get paid as well. You know, I don't want to like change the subject or anything, but that's part of neglecting yourself as well, neglecting your value. And that's one thing too. But fast forward, we want you to not only invest in yourself, but understand your worth. Understand your worth. And a lot of people feel like worth is tied to a college degree. Do not get it twisted, okay? Worth is about who you are and what you can offer, you know, provided the sound characteristics and qualities within yourself. So
that's right.
Man, I'm telling you, this is awesome. See, I don't even think that people are ready. But
Are y'all ready?
That's what I was about to say. I need to know if the people are ready. Okay, this is how we can gauge if you're ready for what we got to say, what we're ready to reveal to you. You need to let us know if you're ready. And you let us know if you're ready by personally hitting me up on Twitter at Hill Green TV. You can hit me up on Facebook, Hill Green, or Hill Green TV. All things Hill Green when it comes to me.
That's right.
Okay, and you're going to find that I got a rhyme and it's always on time, but we just going to leave it at that, okay? And it's my homegirl, Teresa. We go way back like 2 flats on a Cadillac, you know what I'm saying? And you can check her out at
Simply Teresa. You can go to my website, simplyteresa.com. You can check me out on Twitter. Hit me up anytime. I do follow back if it's appropriate. And that's at Simply Teresa. You can go to my Facebook, facebook.com/Simply Teresa. Events, again, all things Simply Teresa, because guess what? That's who I am. And that's what we're going to be bringing you. We're going to be bringing you unique information, but we're going to be bringing you real information.
And relevant information, right? Information that you can use to better your life, because even though we're not where we want to be, that's what Fast Forward is all about. It's about getting to where we want to be, okay, and helping others get there. You know, remember, it's all about going from point A to point B and point C, because that's where everybody wants to be. They want to see themselves at the top. So that's just our little tidbit. We don't want to give you too much at one time, because we don't want to give you information overload. Right. You know, so go ahead and let us know how you felt about this. Also, too, let us know what topics you want us to discuss. Definitely. Give us some ideas. You know, it's a call-in show as well. You can call in. We want to do some live interaction. We're going to be streaming live as well. Make sure you catch us on Ustream. I think it's Ustream.tv, and it's going to be Hill Green TV. You know, we're just going to be doing it because that's what it's all about, because there's enough to go around for everybody.
There's enough to go around.
And so stay tuned. Make sure you hit us up. Thanks for listening to WWIJ Gospel Atlanta, Atlanta's #1 gospel station and #1 gospel station in the world. Also appreciate you tuning in to Hill Green TV. So yeah, make sure you check out Simply Teresa, all things Simply Teresa, and all things Hill Green. And together we're busting more for the fast forward.
Let's say that again.
Okay.
They need to know how we feel about it.
That's right. Okay. So all things Simply Teresa and all things Hill Green TV, and together we trying to bring it to you because it's all about that fast forward. Okay.
That's right.
Peace out. Appreciate you. All right.
Cool.